Sir Handel was on his way home from the quarry. He was taunting the freight cars, bumping them profusely without any justification. They were determined to pay him out. When he came over a hill, he thought he had them under control.
Charge! Let's crash into something!
Stop! Stop!
Sir Handel cried out in alarm, but it was too late. He clattered over some old points and into an abandoned shed. With a splintering crash, Sir Handel fell onto his side, and the rest was silence.
Oh man, is the ride over?
Oh, my aching boiler.
Luckily, no one was hurt, excluding his driver, who had a bad knee to begin with, and didn't necessarily appreciate Sir Handel's recent adventure.
This is all your fault, you know. Knock it off!
Sorry.
Well, I'll be. This place must be abandoned for years.
Look at all these crates. If my memory serves me correctly, and it usually does, I believe that says defused gunpowder.
Gunpowder? This shed must be from the old days. Well, look, you didn't light up the place with sparks from your funnel. It must be soaked from all the rain.
We'll have to tell someone about this discovery.
A few weeks later, the thin controller had his own predicament.
What on earth am I supposed to do with all this gunpowder? It's quite dated, and I doubt there's any use for it that we could conjure.
Well, I don't see why moving all of it into my favourite shed was the most practical of solutions.
Duke, that rundown shed is an absolute disgrace. If anything, it's bound to fall over. I'd rather see it dismantled than watch your doors in there for all hours.
Hey now, let's be practical. We all know Grandpuff needs his beauty sleep.
In that case, someone's got some catching up to do.
Impudent scallywags, that shed is dear to me merely for its sentimental worth, not for my infrequent siestas.
Enough about the shed, please. Are there any suggestions for properly disposing of these hazardous materials?
The engine said nothing.
Very well. The gunpowder will be stored in the shed for the time being until we can find a safe means of disposing of it.
The next day, Bertram was pulling some loaded cars to the other end of the line. He saw Duke resting on a siding.
Wake up, idle wheels of the devil's workshop. Come hither and work hard like a proper engine. It's a glorious day.
What? I'm awake. Impudent scallywag, be off with you. I can't get a moment's rest out in the open like this. I just wish they'd clear that blasted shed of all that rubbish.
Oh, don't be that way, Duke. We must glide forward, strong, stable, elegant and valiant. Never give up, never surrender, that's it now. Forward one wheel, and another, and the steam pressure never ceases to be. Oh, this is the life. Oh, hey now. Now, wait a minute, my coupling, it seems...
We've broken away, we're free at last.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
Bertram's freight cars had broken away and reached an astounding speed. The guard, fearing for the worst, abandoned the train after the handbrake had stuck. Eventually, the train veered into an old shed, which was met by a massive explosion. The shed was in smithereens. Duke wasn't dozing now. He had witnessed the entire calamity.
Well, there goes my favourite shed. Can't an engine have a moment's rest without something being blown to smithereens? Where's that blasted Bertram?
Good riddance. Stupid cars that I hate, and I don't like cars because they're cars and they're not coaches and I don't like them.
I suppose we managed to simultaneously dispose of all of that gunpowder and Duke's unsightly shed. At first glance, I'm willing to characterize the day's events as a double whammy, so to speak. But recognizing that no one has been hurt, I think we still have a lot to be thankful for. I never fancied that shed much anyway. Hardly matched the rolling stock at all, really.
And on that note, the engines had to be content.